So it's going well. I'm having the opportunity to meet a lot of new people and a lot of nice people, and even from the professional point of view, my colleagues are really kind. They are always ready to help me to find something in the lab, and also to overcome together some problems. So I'm lucky and it's going well. Yeah. Okay, so the days in the lab are never the same, because one experiment can last even more than one day, but at the same time you can perform more than one experiment in the same day. So of course, if I planned to perform an experiment by using cells, one of the first things that I do when I arrive to the lab is to evaluate if my cells are fine, if they are okay, or if they are okay also for the type of experiment that I need to perform, and if so, if they are ready for the experiment. And but so let's say that I spend most of the time in the lab, but I also save time to read new papers that have been published during the last days on my field. And because I think, in my opinion, is important to know what is going on in the rest of the world, and so what is new. I can start from the technical one, and then I will try to explain it, making it easier. Okay, during the last month, we started to evaluate the chemoresistance conferred by microbes by using in vitro models of pancreatic cancer. So we started to test the major part of the condition that we planned for our project. And so after the exposure of pancreatic cancer cells to the bacteria that we selected, we evaluated if these bacteria can affect the sensitivity of these cells to gemcitabine by using cytotoxic assay, and in particular the SRB assay. So from this experiment, we obtained some promising preliminary results. And of course, we need to confirm these results with further experiment. And we are planning also to perform this kind of experiment by using nab-paclitaxel, which is another treatment, another drugs that is commonly used for the treatment of this tumor. Maybe now I can try to explain.
To translate.
Yeah.
For simple people.
Yeah. Exactly. So, okay, maybe you can imagine like a dish, okay, that it's like the dish that we commonly use to eat our meal. But this dish is a little bit smaller, and it's a particular dish in which, when you put the cells on the surface of this support, the cells are able to attach on the surface of this support, and they can start to grow, and so they can create like a layer, a monolayer of cells. And after that, you can treat your cells, and you can evaluate if the drug that you use is effective against that cells. Because by measuring the cells that are still alive after the treatment, you can see if your drug is able to kill your cells, or if at least it is able to reduce the growth of that cells. So in my experiments, you can imagine like two of these dishes, and we put the same number of cells in both these two dishes. And after around 24 hours, we treated these cells with gemcitabine. And but in particular, in one dish, we put gemcitabine and the bacteria that we wanted to test. And in the other one, we put just gemcitabine without any bacteria. So if the bacteria is able to affect the sensitivity of these cells to the gemcitabine, here you should find a higher number of cells compared to the one that we can observe when we treat the cells only with gemcitabine. Because there is something which derives from the bacteria that is able to affect the efficacy of the gemcitabine. And so you should find a number of cells that are alive that is higher compared to the other one. I don't know if, of course, this is what I'm doing, but it's not exactly what I'm doing. It's something that I'm trying to explain in an easier way. I'm working alone on this project, but there are other people in the lab that are working in projects that are similar to this one. So I can often ask them also something if I have some doubts on this kind of experiment. It's really useful. Okay, I think that here I'm learning something completely new, because here I'm learning new techniques and new methods to evaluate the chemoresistance conferred by microbes, and the kind of experiments that I'm running here are different compared to the one that I performed in Italy, that I used to perform in Italy. So they are different. It's not something better, let's say, but it's something different. And so I think that this is the important thing, because learning new techniques can improve also your research. And another important aspect is that, for example, here, the group led by the Professor Elisa Giovannetti is really a big group, and there are a lot of people, and they have different expertise. So I can learn a lot from them. And for example, the last week, I was talking with one of my colleagues, and he was trying to explain me one method that he is using for his project. And then I realized, okay, but maybe I can use the same method to optimize my model. And so I think that this is a good aspect, because you can learn something new and you can create something new. So I would like to thank once again the PC for giving me this opportunity, because indeed it's just a month that I'm here, but I'm learning a lot, and so I'm having, as I told you, the opportunity to improve my research. And so this is a great occasion for me, a great opportunity. And I would like to also say good luck to the next people that maybe can win this kind of grant and can maybe have the same experience that I'm having now. So yeah.